Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Ryan Fitzgerald. He's got the ball on the tee. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing to begin, it's Hurts.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read for what. His account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he will slide down with the 1st down for the moment, but there is a penalty flag on the play. They've run out of the gun with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Moving to his right, and he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Here's Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet you he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
Third and long for Hurts. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
Hurts pass. Complete to Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead.
Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This taken in at the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
The ball carrier. Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up
Second and 5. Out of the shotgun. Young. Rolling right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Center leads him to the line for 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
To throw, Young. Out to his right. Oh, the ball comes out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. They've got it 2nd down and 12 to go. On play action, Young. Open man, Teteroa McMillan. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
And it's a big play there for his first catch of the game. And not only does he get a nice chunk of yards, but now he puts his offense in plus territory as they try to see if they can end this drive with some points.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down. Young hands it to Hubbard. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Jalen Carter out of Georgia makes the tackle.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and
What
7.
can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Leggett in motion. From the gun, it's Young. That's taken in by McMillan. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a 4th down decision to make.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the 1st down.
1st down, Philadelphia.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Charlotte after this. Off the play fake, Hurts pushed out to his left. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
on second down. Hurts. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now Barkley. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the one, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Barkley. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal.
They'll pitch it to Barkley. And the room to run is not there again. He is brought down for another loss. So the Eagles will use their first time out here, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going nowhere. That and drops behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This is about as short as you can get. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles will extend to a 10-0 lead. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott kicking off for Philadelphia.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On 1st and 10, here's Young. And that is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
He bought as much time as he could, but he finally gets taken down.
Well, as they face this possible 3 and out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. The defensive pressure was stifling, forced him to throw it away, and it brings up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
On the return, it's Covey. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And he will dive into the end zone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Elliott on now for the PHT. It's up and through. And the Eagles move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
On first down is Young. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot downfield. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Yeah, a little predictable there. You feel like you just gave up points, and the first thing you want to do is you just want to answer back, and you try to get it all in one play. Nice job by the defensive coordinator, understanding the deep shot was coming, having the right call there. So offensively, just take what's there. You're not going to get all those points back in one play. Take your time, take what's there, sustain the drive.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Now Young. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to bring up fourth down. They'll go. Young. Now a shot here, deep middle. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. Here's a handoff to Barkley. Open space inside the 10. Saquon